They're not going to do shit. At the end of the day, they can't do shit.
If he thinks we can't do something, you're going to look at this judge and think I can't do something, young man. You're going to learn a big...
Today, we're back in Judge Simpson's courtroom. And trust me, this one's about to get wild. I'm watching this guy who seriously thought cutting off his tether was a genius move. Like, really? That was his master plan? And now, somehow, he's standing in front of the judge asking to get his bond reinstated. I don't know about you, but if I tore off a piece of court-ordered jewelry, I'd be halfway across the planet, not standing in court pretending everything's fine. To me, that's not confidence. That's pure delusion. A tether violation basically screams, I don't take the court seriously. And honestly, the nerve of this guy is almost impressive. Almost. It's funny, but also kind of sad how disconnected some people are from reality. So tell me, would you give someone like this another shot? Or would you shut that door for good? Let's find out what Judge Simpson decides.
Court calls the case of the people versus Marquisi Hankey.
Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Kevin Son, except one.
All right, it's your motion.
There's probably a motion with respect to previous PCC hearing. My client's bond vote from privileges from the jail suspended due to allegations that he cut off his tether and contacted the complainant. Following that particular bond hearing, I instructed my client to not contact the complainant witness period in the jail. I also instructed my client that if allowed to be back on bond, we would ask the court to hopefully to reinstate his original bond tether. I would note that he has no prior criminal, no prior felony conviction whatsoever. Following the submission of my motion, I did read the people's response, which I guess there's been allegations that my client had contacted the complainant subsequently. Now, I just found out today some transcripts. Obviously, people address this. Some of the language that was used during conversations, I don't have phone conversations myself, but I will admit, Judge, that it seems that my client had contacted the complainant even after his bond. And so I say this, Judge, again, I know it seems like my client is kind of throwing up his middle finger to the court.
Oh, yeah. He is.
But Judge, I just would state that this young man, I think he understands now that the court orders are serious, that the court orders him to do something, it means it. So Judge, I'm just asking, I guess, for some leniency to trust that Mr. Hankey will comply. He had a $75,000 cashier bond that he was able to post to a bondsman. The only thing I can ensure that if the court were to give him a second chance, he would not violate his bond, even if the bond is a house arrest with strict conditions. So Judge, I am asking the court to reinstate his bond, and if the court is unwilling to do so, I would at least ask that his phone privileges be allowed back on to at least contact family. Does he's never had any contact with his family, his children? He hasn't been able to contact his dad, caretaker for. And so at the very least, the restriction on his phone privileges to contact family.
All right. Well, before I hear from the people, counsel, let me just say, you came in here the first time, and well, let me start with this. Where's our tether?
From my understanding, Judge, I thought community corrections still had it. I thought they had become.
He cut the tether off. We haven't seen it.
Okay.
And I know you made the representation to the court, but I know you wouldn't have personally known that. I'm sure that came from your client or something along those lines. We don't have the tether back.
Okay.
Then, and I get you're making the representation saying your client's going to follow what the court says, but I don't know if anything can be as shocking as walking into a court free. Your bond gets revoked. You get put in jail because of something that you've done. and then you still go about violating the court's order.
Even the guy's own lawyer had to admit, yeah, it probably looks like my client's flipping off the court. And honestly, he's not wrong. Everyone could see it. Judge Simpson, with that classic sarcasm, goes, "Oh yeah, that just sealed it for me." You could feel the frustration through the screen. I don't get how someone cuts off a tether and thinks they've outsmarted the system. I mean, I can't even skip a parking ticket without it haunting me later. This is like watching someone light their own parachute on fire and then argue why they should still get to skydive. Bond is basically a trust deal, a handshake with the court. You break it. That's it. But this guy's out here asking for it back like it's a store return. It's wild. One moment you're laughing, the next you're shaking your head. The arrogance and immaturity are off the charts. I can't imagine any judge saying, "Yeah, I trust him again."
I'll be honest with you, counsel. I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't have a problem giving people chances. I just don't know that this is the one to give a chance to. Because he just hasn't done anything the court's asked him to do. Ms. Senda.
Your Honor, I will rely mostly on emotion. However, in listening to his jail calls, he has 45 total calls to one number after his privileges were revoked with different pins he's using. Then to the other number, we have 23 calls that were completed since his privileges were revoked with different pins. And in one of these calls, as recently as Monday, there were a few memorable quotes that I heard in the calls, such as, "There's not shit in this world that's going to stop me from talking to you, man. Nothing in this world's stopping me from you. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about none of that. I'm going to be calling until my court date. They're not going to do shit. At the end of the day, they can't do shit. I'm going to talk to you till I can't talk to you no more. I'll be home. I'm not worried, man. I know I told you this is about to be my last call, but I'm not stopping shit. I'm not stopping nothing." And then, why stop now if they already know? So I have extreme concerns that he cannot follow court orders, considering he cut off his tether, continued flagrantly calling the victim with other pins, both numbers, acknowledging in some of the calls that he should not be contacting her, and continue to contact her. He just cannot abide by any of the court orders that are set before him. So I have great concerns, and especially given the violent nature of this case as well.
Anything else, counsel? I mean, counsel, does your client want me to just request to the jail that they put him in solitary so that he has no contact with anyone, can't use their PIN number? If he thinks we can't do something, and if particularly you're going to look at this judge and think I can't do something, young man, you're going to learn a big lesson.
So I definitely don't want that. My client.
Well, he needs to, and I don't mean to interrupt you, counsel, but he needs to understand. You can say all that stuff. You are not that big, not that bad. Now, if you want to play with me, this is the kids say, mess around and find out. I guess that's not the quote, but yeah, it's close, but I did pretty good. I said it okay. Right now? All right.
So just, if I may, just briefly, my client would like to.
Go ahead.
I want to apologize. I don't think I'm being bad at all. It's breaking about my child. I can't say that I'm not in here for nothing. You obviously think I am. Yeah. I just want to apologize. Like I said, I'm not being bad. I don't want to be here. I really don't. Truly. Can't please so much. Please.
I have no problem showing mercy to those that deserve it and have earned it. You have not. Motion for bond reduction or any change is denied. His bond will continue as revoked.
Thank you, Judge. And for the record, this is also, from my understanding, the PTC.
Yes, sir. Is all discovery complete?
And I would ask if possible, but if possible.
People have their witnesses available on the first.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person will be set April 1st. 2025, 9 a.m. in person before Judge
Harry.
Perry.
And Your Honor, I did want to make it clear where I did contact the jail yesterday, and they have blocked both of victims' new numbers and old numbers, so there should not be any more
More calls coming through. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll be straight with you. I'm with Judge Simpson on this one. This guy doesn't deserve another chance. Plain and simple. He's proven he can't follow rules or respect boundaries. The way he keeps contacting her, bragging that the court won't stop him, that's not just arrogance, that's dangerous. And the craziest part? He acts like he doesn't even realize who he's standing in front of. Judge Simpson isn't the type of judge you test twice. It's one of those mess around and find out situations. He tried to apologize, but honestly, it fell hollow, like he was just checking a box to get sympathy. At some point, words don't matter anymore. The only thing that makes sense here is jail time, no phone calls, no excuses. Because when warnings stop working, action has to step in. Thanks for watching. Let's see how this one plays out.